Hi, Acadiana. I'm Dave Baker. It's Wednesday, September 21st, and here's a look at news making headlines today.
To answer all the questions you had in detail took countless amounts of personnel hours, and as you can see before you, more than 3,500 sheets of paper.
Well, just before the Lafayette City Council was set to vote on funding an investigation into him, Lafayette Mayor President Josh Guillory providing what he says are answers to their questions on drainage. Despite that move by Guillory, the council voting to move forward in a unanimous vote, the council appropriated $100,000 for funding that investigation.
Now, I am confident that you all have the capacity and capability to review this information without having to pay someone to read through it for you at great expense to our taxpayers.
When we present these to our investigative team, I think that will actually save, you'd probably save some of the $100,000, so I appreciate that. But I believe we're going to go ahead and move forward and get some help with reviewing them, because you're right, it's a lot of information, and so it's a lot of stuff that basically we're going to submit to our investigative team just to help us to understand it.
Well, as for that stack of paperwork, the mayor president saying it's a response to 18 questions that were posed by the city council chair Nanette Cook back in June. Those questions about controversial drainage projects that have landed LCG in court. Guillory saying his administration only recently had time to address those questions once the budget process wrapped up. As for the investigation, remember it's twofold. The council wants independent auditors to look into contracts for drainage projects, as well as expenses and use of personnel at the discretion of the mayor president or benefiting the mayor president. Councilman Glenn Lazard telling us the next step is to secure a contract with auditors who will conduct the investigation.
Well, we've got temperatures today that are going to push their way to about 95 degrees. It is another very, very hot day, very, very sunny day out there. And we peak tomorrow still. Thursday looks to be the hottest day of the week. Going to get up to about 97 degrees out there for Thursday. By Friday, sitting at about 96 with plenty of sunshine. The good news is that we do see a cool down on the way, looking a little more likely that we get a front for next week, and that could slide through maybe Monday night going into Tuesday. So we got a little ways to go here with some of these hot temperatures, but it will be worth it once we get down to temperatures sitting in the 60s, highs that are going to be in the 80s, and that dry air and that front in place could be a big deal. We got some rumblings in the tropics. You can read a lot more about that over at KATC.com.